The world will never wait for you in 2025. It's time to stop chasing empty promises, stop looking for validation, and stop expecting anyone to believe in your dreams. Focus only on yourself. The people who truly matter in your life are not the ones who give you excuses or pity. They're the ones who push you, challenge you, and make you uncomfortable enough to grow. Every second you waste on someone else's opinions, every ounce of energy you spend trying to meet someone else's expectations, it's a second you've stolen from your future. No one cares about your struggles the way you should. No one will carry your burdens but you. If you want to achieve greatness, it's not about being liked or accepted, it's about survival. It's about pushing through the darkness even when it feels like the world is against you. There is no one coming to save you, and if you're not willing to bet everything on yourself, then you've already lost. This year, stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Start investing in your mind, your health, your future. Because in the end, the only person who can make or break you is you. Focus only on yourself in 2025. Be relentless. Be unbreakable. Your future demands it. The truth is that the world will test you in ways you can't even imagine. It will throw challenges at you. It will strip away everything you think you need, and it will push you to your limits. But here's the brutal reality. You'll survive, you'll adapt, and you'll become stronger than you ever thought possible. But only if you stop looking for answers outside of yourself, stop seeking approval from people who can't even see your vision. They'll never understand what it takes to walk the path you're on, so why are you wasting your time explaining yourself to them? Why are you still caught in the trap of seeking comfort from others when discomfort is your greatest teacher? Your dreams are yours to build, and they won't care about the noise around you. They won't care about the people who told you to play it safe or the ones who doubted your every move. The only thing that matters is how badly you want it, and how much you're willing to sacrifice to make it happen. If you're not willing to put yourself first, if you're not ready to make the tough decisions and do what others won't, then don't expect success to just fall into your lap. It never works that way. Success is a battlefield, and if you don't have the courage to fight for yourself, you'll end up just another casualty of the system. So let go of the distractions. Cut out the toxic people and stop worrying about everyone else's path. This year, it's about your grind, your hustle, and your vision. No more waiting for the world to hand you opportunities. Create your own. Make 2025 the year you take control. Stop being afraid to be ruthless with your time, energy, and your focus. The world owes you nothing. You owe it to yourself to rise above no matter the cost. You have to stop pretending that you can afford to give away pieces of yourself. The truth is the world won't care if you burn out, if you sacrifice everything for people who won't even remember your name in a year. If you keep giving your time, your energy, and your efforts to those who don't value you, you'll end up hollow to be a shell of the person you could have been, all because you weren't strong enough to say, no, this is my time. This is my life. You cannot afford to be distracted anymore. Every moment you waste trying to please others, every second you spend on anything that doesn't directly contribute to your growth is a moment stolen from your future. Stop pretending like you're not capable of achieving greatness. The only thing standing between you and your success is your willingness to focus, to block out the noise, and to do what others aren't willing to do. 2025 is not about waiting for your moment to come. It's about creating your moment. It's about being so unapologetically focused on yourself that you start to see the results you've been craving. The truth is, if you don't put yourself first, if you don't become relentless in your pursuit of what you want, you'll always be at the mercy of others, and trust me, they will never care as much as you do. They will never be as hungry as you are to see things change. So many 2025 your year. No more excuses, no more waiting for permission. You are the one who decides what happens next. If you don't make it happen, no one else will. The only approval you need is your own focus on your own path, your own mission, your own hustle. Because at the end of the day, when the dust settles, the only person left standing will be the one who refused to give up on themselves, and that person is you. You see, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you're not enough, that the weight of the world is too much to bear, that the struggles are just too overwhelming. But let me tell you something, you're stronger than you think. The fact that you're still standing, still breathing, still fighting means you've already overcome everything that tried to break you. But most people will never understand that. They'll never understand the darkness you've walked through, the sacrifices you've made, and the price you've paid for your dreams. They'll try to tell you that you should settle, that you should play it safe, that you should compromise. But let me ask you, what do you get when you compromise your dreams? You get nothing. You get mediocrity. You get the same routine, the same comfort, the same shallow existence. 2025 is the year you stop settling for the life that everyone else expects from you, and you start creating the life that you know you deserve. No more second guessing. No more questioning if you're worth it. You've already proven you are. Every scar, every moment of pain, every failure you faced has only made you stronger. But now it's time to take that strength and turn it into something unstoppable. Don't waste another day living for someone else's approval or validation. Let them think you're too ambitious. Let them doubt you. Let them tell you that you're not enough because they have no idea who you're becoming. In 2025, the only thing that matters is your vision, your ambition, and your grind. If you're not willing to sacrifice everything for your future, then don't expect it to come easy. Success demands that you give everything you've got, that you stay relentless even when it feels like you're losing. But if you can endure, if you can push through the pain, the sacrifice, and the loneliness, you'll see something most people will never understand. You'll see the results of your work. You'll see a future that others only dream of, but only if you're brave enough to focus on yourself, only if you're willing to shut out the noise and make 2025 the year you turn your pain into power. No one else is coming to do it for you. The time is now. Own it. The world will try to pull you in 1,000 directions, tell you that you need this person's approval or that opportunity to succeed, but the harsh truth is no one will ever care about your journey the way you do. They'll come and go, their opinion shifting with the winds of convenience. They'll cheer when you win, but when you fall, they'll be the first to disappear. So why are you still waiting for validation from people who aren't even committed to their own lives? Why are you allowing their fears, their doubts, and their insecurities to dictate your worth? 2025 is the year you let go of all of that. You stop seeking answers in the opinions of others. You stop worrying about who believes in you, because the only person who needs to believe in you is you. It's time to stop caring about being liked and about being understood. The world will always throw stones. It will always question. It will always try to tear you down. But when you focus only on yourself, you begin to realize that those stones are just stepping stones on your path to greatness. Let them throw whatever they want, because you're not standing still anymore. You're moving forward, one calculated step after another, while everyone else is stuck in the noise. If you want to achieve anything worth achieving, it demands that you embrace the discomfort. It demands that you prioritize your own growth, no matter the sacrifices. This is the price of success. Your success, no one else can pay it for you. In 2025, you need to be selfish, unapologetically selfish, with your time, your energy, and your focus. Protect it like the most valuable asset you have, because it is. Don't let anyone distract you from the path you're carving. The people who truly matter will respect your ambition, your focus, your unwillingness to settle the rest. Let them fall away. So as the year unfolds, remember this: the greatest battle you'll face is the battle against your own distractions, your own doubts, and the world that tries to pull you in every direction. Focus only on yourself. Keep your eyes on the goal, your heart in the work, and your mind set on victory in the end. The people who doubted you will see exactly what you're capable of, but by then you won't care about their approval anymore. You'll be too busy living the life you built from your relentless focus, your sacrifice, and your refusal to give up on yourself. That's the price you pay for greatness, and trust me, it's worth it. Are you tired of living for everyone else's approval? Tired of chasing a dream that's not even yours? 2025 is the year you stop asking for permission. It's the year you stop looking for external validation, because no one will care about your goals as much as you do. People will tell you that you're too ambitious, too driven, too focused on your own path. But here's the truth: they're not living your life, and they never will. This is your journey. The sacrifices you make today will shape the person you become tomorrow. If you keep listening to the noise around you, you'll be stuck in the same place with the same people doing the same thing. And that will be your life. A life defined by other people's expectations. In 2025, you need to flip the script and stop letting the world dictate your pace, your goals, and your worth. Every minute you waste on someone else's opinion, you steal from your future. So take that back. Take control of your time. Take control of your energy. Take control of your future. Stop asking for permission to be great, because greatness isn't given, it's taken. If you wait for the world to give you a chance, you'll be waiting forever. But if you create your own chances, no one can stop you. People will make you feel guilty for prioritizing your dreams. They'll call you selfish. They'll try to make you feel bad for not playing by their rules. But understand this: the people who truly care about you will respect your commitment to your vision. The rest, let them talk. Let them criticize, because in the end, it's your life you're building, not theirs. Don't let 2025 be the year you let anyone steal your focus. Let it be the year you own your path unapologetically and with no regrets. Push aside the distractions, eliminate the excuses, and make every decision with your future in mind. The world is full of distractions, but your destiny is far too important to be left to chance. It's time to get ruthless with your time and get ruthless with your focus. This is your fight, and it's a fight worth having, so stand tall, ignore the noise, and keep your eyes locked on the prize. If you're willing to sacrifice the comfort of fitting in, the reward is a life built on your terms, a life no one can take from you. And when you look back at everything you've accomplished, you'll know that you made it happen, because you stopped focusing on the world and started focusing on yourself. What if you could unlock a version of yourself that the world never saw coming? What if you could be the person you've always dreamed of becoming, but only if you stop listening to the noise? 2025 isn't about playing it safe. It's not about fitting into anyone else's box or living up to the standards someone else set for you. It's about owning your destiny, no matter how uncomfortable it might get. The people around you may not understand it, but that's okay. Your risk doesn't need their approval. Your ambition doesn't need their permission. You don't need to explain why you're going after what you want. You just need to go after it relentlessly. If you're waiting for the perfect moment for the right time to start, you're already losing. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Success doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It pushes you to take action when you're terrified, when the odds seem impossible, and when everyone else doubts you. That's when it counts. That's when the people who have been willing to make the sacrifices will rise above the noise. If you're not ready to sacrifice your comfort or security in the approval of others, then don't expect to build anything extraordinary. The price of greatness is high, but it's worth it. There's a reason most people never achieve what they dream of. It's because they're too busy waiting for others to validate them. They're too afraid to fail, too afraid to lose, and too afraid to walk alone. But you can't be afraid anymore. You can't let fear control your actions. Fear will keep you stuck in the same place, and you have no time to waste. Your life is ticking away with every second. You're not fully invested in yourself and your dreams, and in your future. You don't have to apologize for focusing on your own growth. You don't need anyone's approval to put your future first. Let them talk, let them try to pull you back into their mediocre worlds, because in the end, only one thing matters: your growth. You're building something no one else will understand, but that's what makes it so powerful. You're not following the crowd, you're blazing your own trail, and when you stand at the top looking down at everything you've built, you'll know that every sacrifice, every moment of pain, every ounce of effort was worth it. Focus only on yourself in 2025. Stop waiting for the world to get it. Stop waiting for the approval. The time to rise is now. The time to be unstoppable is now. You are your only competition. You are your only limit. And you are your only answer. So stop making excuses and stop second-guessing yourself. The future you've been dreaming of is waiting for you to claim it, and no one is going to give it to you. It's yours to take. What would happen if you stopped caring about what everyone else thinks? What if in 2025 you made the bold decision to focus entirely on your own success, your own growth, and your own dreams? The moment you stop letting the opinions of others hold weight in your life, it's the moment you start taking real control. The world is full of people who will try to steer you off course. They'll tell you to slow down, to compromise, to play it safe, to take the easier road. But the truth is, the easier road leads nowhere. It's a road where mediocrity thrives, where the same people live the same lives year after year, always wishing for something more but never doing anything to change. That's not your path. Not in 2025, not anymore. You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out, to carve a path so unique that the world can't help but take notice. But to do that, you need to focus on yourself. You need to block out the distractions, the doubts, the negativity. You need to stop asking for permission to be great. Your dreams are your responsibility, not anyone else's. So stop waiting for someone to hand you the answers, the opportunity, or the chance to prove yourself. The only person who can give you that is you. The truth is, most people will never understand your drive, your hunger, or your vision. They'll call you too intense, too obsessed, too focused on your own success. They'll try to pull you back into their world of mediocrity, telling you to relax, to stop pushing so hard. But the hard truth is this: you cannot afford to relax. You cannot afford to take a break when your dreams are on the line. Every moment of hesitation is a moment someone else is using to get ahead. Every second you waste on other people's opinions is a second you'll never get back in 2025. The time for playing small is over. You have one life, and it's time to make it count. The world will keep spinning. Whether you decide to chase your dreams or not, it will keep moving, while you sit on the sidelines letting fear and doubt hold you back. But the minute you decide to focus on yourself and stop caring about anyone's opinion but your own, you'll realize how powerful you truly are. You'll realize that nothing can stop you once you make the commitment to be your own priority this year. Don't ask for permission. Don't wait for a sign. Don't wait for anyone to tell you that it's your time. You already know it is. The time to go after what you want is now, and the only person who can hold you back from making it happen is you. 2025, the year you stop caring about the noise, stop caring about the doubts, and stop caring about the people who think you can't. Because when you focus only on yourself, when you take that power and invest it into your goals, you will create something unstoppable, something that no one can take from you. So stand up, start today, make the decision to focus on yourself, to invest in your future, and to build the life you've always known you were capable of. There's no more waiting. The time is now. 2025. The year you stop asking for permission and start creating your own path to greatness. What would it look like if you put your vision above everything else? What if you stopped apologizing for your ambition and started demanding everything you deserve in 2025? Here's the cold, hard truth. No one cares about your dreams like you do. No one will fight for your success with the same intensity, the same fire, the same relentless drive, and that's exactly why you have to stop waiting for external validation. The world doesn't owe you anything, and it won't give you anything unless you go out and take it. So stop worrying about the people who doubt you. Stop looking for approval from those who don't even understand what it takes to get to where you want to go. You are the one who has to believe in your vision. No one else. You cannot afford to keep putting others' needs before your own. Every time you put someone else's agenda ahead of yours, you rob yourself of time, of energy, and of progress. And the worst part, most of the time, those people won't even be there. When you need them, they won't be there. When you're grinding late into the night, when you're sacrificing comfort for the future you know you're capable of building. The truth is, no one will stand in your corner the way you can stand in your own. So in 2025, focus only on yourself. Stop diluting your energy by trying to please everyone around you. Stop living for the approval of others. They won't be the ones paying the price for your success. You will. What's holding you back right now? Is it the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, or the fear of disappointing someone else? Let me be blunt. Those fears will keep you stuck. They'll keep you small, playing it safe, and playing by everyone else's rules. But what if you stop being afraid? What if you embrace the discomfort, the struggle, and the uncertainty? What if you told yourself, I don't need anyone else's permission to pursue my dreams? The moment you do that, you unlock a version of yourself that's untouchable, unstoppable, and fearless. 2025 isn't about playing nice. It's not about fitting into someone else's box. It's not about letting fear hold you back from taking risks. It's about knowing your worth, trusting your vision, and fighting for it no matter what. You will face resistance, you will face rejection, but the question is, will you quit when it gets hard, or will you keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep going when everyone else is giving up? The only way to get what you want is to make the commitment to never give up no matter what the world throws at you. You keep moving forward, because if you don't, someone else will take your spot. Someone else will seize the opportunity you hesitated to take this year. Decide to be ruthless with your focus. Start it like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. The life you're building, the dreams you're chasing, and the future you're creating all depend on how much energy you pour into yourself. Stop wasting time trying to convince people who don't believe in your vision. They're not the ones who will be there when the hard work starts paying off. You will be. So make the decision to make 22 your year of focus, sacrifice, and relentless pursuit. And when you look back at everything you've achieved, when you stand at the top of the mountain you climbed alone, you'll realize the only person who ever truly believed in you was you. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your own hesitation? What if the real secret to success in 2025 is to stop waiting and start demanding what's yours? The world is ruthless. It doesn't care about your excuses, your comfort, or your fear. It doesn't stop moving just because you're not ready to make a move. Time keeps ticking. Opportunities keep passing, and everyone around you is either advancing or settling in the harsh reality. If you're not constantly moving forward, you're falling behind. So what are you waiting for? Stop pretending like you have all the time in the world. You don't. You don't need permission to go after what you want. The people around you might try to hold you back, telling you to slow down, to be more realistic, to think about others, but you've spent enough time living for everyone else's standards. You've sacrificed enough of your own dreams for other people's comfort. You've apologized enough for wanting more in 2025. It's time to stop asking for permission and start taking what's rightfully yours. Think about this. Every second you spend wondering if you're good enough or if you deserve it is another second wasted. There's no room for doubt in the pursuit of greatness. No one will believe in your vision like you do. No one will fight for your future like you will. So stop waiting for someone else to give you a green light. The world doesn't owe you validation. It's up to you to claim your own power this year. Stop living by someone else's rules. Stop living in the shadows, afraid of what people might think or say. People will always have opinions, but you don't need to listen to them anymore. Your success doesn't depend on the approval of those who are too afraid to follow their own dreams. Your success depends on your ability to ignore the noise, shut down the distractions, and stay focused on what you want to create. It's time to make the commitment to yourself. 2025 will not be the year you hold back. It will not be the year you keep playing small, thinking you need someone else's permission to take action. It will be the year you stop apologizing for your ambition. It will be the year you invest all of your energy, all of your focus, and all of your drive into building the life you've always dreamed of. You will sacrifice, you will struggle, you will face rejection, But if you're willing to stay the course, if you're willing to outlast the obstacles, you will build something that no one can take from you, because when you focus on yourself, when you stop letting others dictate your worth, your path, and your future, you become unstoppable. The world will try to pull you in a million and different directions. People will try to make you feel guilty for putting yourself first. But here's the truth: if you don't put yourself first, no one else will, and the life you wanted will remain a dream out of reach forever. This is your time. 2025 is the year you rise above the noise, above the doubters, above the people who have no vision for their own lives. It's the year you build an empire with your own two hands, your own blood, sweat, and tears. It's the year you become the version of yourself you've always known you were capable of being, but only if you make the choice to focus on yourself, only if you commit to being relentless in the pursuit of your vision. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop wondering if you're ready. You've already proven that you are. What would happen if you stopped letting fear control you? What if in 2025 you made the bold choice to stop hesitating and to take everything you deserve, no matter the cost? The reality is fear will always be there. It will whisper in your ear, telling you to stay comfortable, telling you to wait for the right moment, telling you to follow the crowd. But that's exactly what the masses do. They wait, and while they wait, others are moving, taking risks, failing, and then rising. They're out there building while you sit in the shadow of your doubts. The truth is, fear won't vanish on its own. It never will. The only way to overcome it is to look it in the face and walk straight through it. In 2025, you need to make a decision. Stop letting the fear of what could go wrong stop you from taking action on what could go right. It's time to stop second-guessing every move you make. Time to stop waiting for someone else's approval. Time to stop asking for permission to go after your dreams. The world doesn't give handouts. It rewards those who are bold enough to take what they want, who are driven enough to make it happen, despite the setbacks and challenges. But here's the truth: the road won't be easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up, days when the weight of the world seems unbearable. You'll face rejection, criticism, and failure. But that's exactly why you have to keep going, because it's in those moments of struggle that you'll find your true strength. It's in the darkest hours that your resilience will be forged. If you want to succeed in 2025, you have to embrace the grind, the struggle, and the discomfort. Success isn't for those who choose comfort. It's for those who are willing to sacrifice the easy road for the road that will lead them to greatness. What if you could stop doubting yourself? What if you could look at the person in the mirror and say, "I am capable of doing this"? You can. You just have to believe that you're worth the fight. You have to trust that the sacrifices you make now will pay off in the long run. You have to stop worrying about how hard it's going to be and focus on how great it's going to feel once you've reached the top. 2025 is the year you stop putting everyone else's needs above your own. It's the year you stop apologizing for your ambition. It's the year you stop letting people who are too scared to chase their own dreams tell you that you should be afraid. In fact, it's the year you start leaving those people behind, because those who are truly meant for greatness don't stay in the shadows. They move forward no matter the obstacles in their way this year. Commit to putting yourself first. Commit to focusing on your vision with everything you've got. Commit to making your dreams a reality, no matter what it takes. The world is out there waiting for you to claim your place in it, but it won't wait forever. It's up to you to stop wasting time and start making every second count, because when you focus on yourself, when you stop letting fear control you, and when you take action without hesitation, you will become unstoppable. You will be the person who rises above the doubt, the pain, the sacrifices, and stands victorious. And when you look back, you'll see that the only thing you had to fear was not acting on your dreams sooner. So step into your power, claim what's yours, and make 2025 the year you stop asking for permission and start taking everything you deserve. As we enter 2025, it's time to cast aside the distractions that hold us back and channel our energy into personal growth. Imagine this: a dark, dimly lit room with a single spotlight focused on you. That's the stage of your life. The world around you fades, the whispers of doubt dissipate, and all that remains is your resolve to transform. This is not just another motivational script. It's a call to action, a declaration, a war cry for those ready to embrace the chaos within and emerge stronger than ever. 2025 is not merely a year, it's a canvas. And you are the artist, the architect, the warrior. The truth is, the world isn't waiting for anyone. The tides of change sweep relentlessly forward. Every day wasted is an opportunity lost. Growth isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Growth means different things to different people. Mastering a skill, breaking free from toxic patterns, achieving financial freedom, or finally building the life you've always imagined. Whatever it means to you, remember this: it requires focus. Laser-sharp focus. It demands a commitment that's unwavering, even in the face of adversity. Here's a harsh reality: not everyone in your life is rooting for your success. Some people thrive on your mediocrity because it validates their own lack of ambition. Others might unintentionally derail you because they don't understand your vision. This year, your mantra should be simple: focus on me. Concentrating on yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup. By prioritizing your growth, you're equipping yourself to contribute to the world in ways you never thought possible. It's not about shutting people out, but about filtering the voices you let in. Only allow those who inspire and uplift you into your inner circle. Growth often stems from discomfort. Pain, failure, rejection, these are the catalysts that force us to adapt, evolve, and conquer. In the darkness of adversity lies the seed of transformation. Think of the darkest moments of your life. Were they not the very times that shaped you into who you are today? This year, don't shy away from the darkness. Face it head on. Let it mold you, challenge you, and push you beyond your limits. Each time you rise from the ashes, you were born stronger. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a spark, useful, but it burns out quickly. Discipline, on the other hand, is your eternal flame. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when the world feels heavy. It's what keeps you moving forward when motivation abandons you. In 2025, make discipline your weapon of choice. Build habits that align with your goals. Hold yourself accountable, and remember, the only competition you truly have is the person you were yesterday. A growth mindset is the cornerstone of success. It's the belief that you are not a static being, but a work in progress. It's about understanding that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. With a growth mindset, every setback becomes a lesson, and every challenge an opportunity. Surround yourself with people who share this mindset. Seek out mentors, books, podcasts, and resources that feed your soul. Fill your mind with positivity and possibility. The energy you consume directly impacts the energy you exude. In today's digital age, we're constantly bombarded with information. Social media, news, opinions, it's overwhelming. To grow in 2025, you need to silence the noise. Disconnect to reconnect. Spend time in solitude. Reflect. Meditate. Journal. These moments of introspection are where clarity and inspiration are born. Remember, the loudest voice in your life should be your own. Trust yourself. Believe in your vision, and don't let the opinions of others dictate your path. This year, don't just talk about your goals, act on them. Dreams without action are merely wishes. Break your goals down into actionable steps. Set deadlines. Track your progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. And when setbacks occur, because they will, learn from them and keep going. Visualize the person you want to be at the end of 2025. Then ask yourself, what steps can I take today to get closer to that vision? Each day is a building block. Use them wisely. The stage is set. The spotlight is on you. 2025 is your year to shine. Embrace the darkness, silence the noise, and concentrate solely on your growth. The world will notice your transformation, but more importantly, you will feel it. This journey isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the warriors, the dreamers, the relentless souls who refuse to settle. So rise, fight, grow. The future is yours to shape. As you step into this new year, remember, you are not alone. Every decision, every sacrifice, every moment of discipline brings you closer to the life you've always wanted. And when you look back on 2025, you'll see it as the year everything changed. The year you chose to concentrate solely on your growth. Because in the end, it's not about the applause or recognition. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. And that journey begins now.